Hey everyone, Nicole Costantino here with a look at your forecast. How we did for Medford today with our almanac hit a high of 70 degrees, much warmer than that normal temperature of 59 that we're seeing for this time of year. And again, much cooler overnight temperatures as well, because we've just been seeing that same high pressure just dominate the area and create lots of colder weather overnight and then warmer afternoons as well. That's what we're going to be seeing here right now. Where satellite radar, you can see not too much happening. We do have some clouds over the coast, but other than that, we're staying pretty clear. And that's because, again, we have this high pressure system that's starting to phase its way out very slowly, but because of that, it's still creating those dry conditions for a majority of the West Coast. That's what we're going to be seeing in the pinpoint forecast as well. As we head into Monday, and then once we finally get into Tuesday, we start to see some more clouds work their way in. Now, not too much precipitation just yet, but that's when we are going to see some more clouds roll in, and then that's going to continue for the next few days. Then we could start to see some chances for rain heading in around Thursday and Friday. But for tonight, we're going to be looking at those clear skies for the coast and sunshine tomorrow. Those highs are going to be in the 60s. Lows are going to be in the 30s and 40s. And now that things are starting to get a little more moisture, we could be seeing that patchy fog come up for some of those areas as well as we head into those early morning hours. For the West Valley's clear skies also in that sunshine, we're going to be looking at highs in the 70s and 60s. Those lows are going to be in the 20s and 30s. East of the Cascades, those same conditions, except we're going to be seeing highs in the 60s and 50s. And then those lows are going to be in the teens, just barely beating the teens, 20s. And then we're going to jump from the 20s to a low of 40 in Crater Lake tomorrow. For our 7-day forecast, we're going to that sunshine is going to stick around for about Monday, but then we start to see those more clouds come in around Tuesday. We're going to be staying in those high 60s, low 70s before we start cooling down just a tad bit as we start to see that new system roll in around next weekend and those clouds come in as well. We're looking at lows in the 30s and 40s. Klamath Basin, we're going to be staying in those mid to upper 60s before cooling down into those lower 60s as we head into next weekend. That's when we again start to see those more clouds roll in. We're going to be looking at lows in the 20s and 30s. Northern California, that sunshine is going to stick around. Same thing, except in the lower 70s before we start getting into the 60s around Thursday. Then we start dropping down into those lower 60s as that new system makes its way through. We're going to be looking at lows in the 30s. For the coast, that sunshine is going to be sticking around a little longer as we head into the rest of the week. Around Friday, that's when we're going to start to see those clouds really stick around. And we look at those cloudy conditions up until about next weekend in the low to mid 60s. We're going to be looking at lows in the 40s.